you're nervous the first time you go down Burst Parade. It's a difficult downhill, but then again, it has a smoothness to it, a flow to it, which is not necessarily in every downhill around on the World Cup Tour. So it's one of my favorite hills, and parts of that also being it's very well run. It has the people working there, the organization, everything runs smoothly. They're working day and night to get the standards as high as humanly possible, and I think they achieve that every year. They use, normally when we're on the World Cup Tour, in many races we have the mix between soft snow, ice, injected snow, which makes it hard and partially also a little bit dangerous. But when you get to Beaver Creek, they use water, but in a different way than most of the World Cup, which it gives a surface that after the World Cup week is done, you almost can't see that there's been 300 runs down that course. So it's a good feeling to ski on, and it's very precise, and it's Norwegians like the kind of American hero snow, as we like to call it, but definitely Beaver Creek has the best conditions on tour. Unfortunately, I think Beaver Creek is one of those races where you need to be on your game from A to Z. It's possible to lose the race on the top section, but it happens very seldom. I've experienced it once in 2015, where I kind of managed to make up lost time in the pitch, but normally it's a race where you need to be on from the first second. But I think all in all, Beaver Creek has a lot to do with timing. If you're on your timing, if you're ahead of things at all times, and you're a good technical skier and you're in good shape, then it's going to bring you a good result as soon as you start trailing and get out of your rhythm, then you're out of the game, and it's also dangerous. I think Beaver Creek in some sort suits me because it's technical. I see myself as a technical racer, and coming from slalom, giant slalom, that has given me an advantage going into the difficult pitch in Beaver Creek. But then again, that's not enough. You need to have you need more to win it. But I think I'm fairly decent on the other things. I think I have decent jumps, aerodynamics. I think I have a decent technical head, which means I get to do the right decisions when to be on the safe side and when to push and do that at the right time. But it's also, I like the American snow. I like the way they prepare the hill in Beaver Creek, so I feel very confident when I'm there and when I'm skiing. So it's been tipping my way for a few times, but it's also been a few frustrating races there. But it's definitely a place where I feel that I should be able to compete with the best guys every time I'm there. And it's I think you need to be at least more on the complete side of being an athlete in Beaver Creek than compared to a lot of other downhills where it's very flat, you need to be a good glider, or it's very steep, so you need to be fairly technical, or let's say Kitzbühel or Bormio, where you need to have a very special head to cope with the difficulties. And Beaver Creek has nothing of the extremes, but has kind of demands of you a little bit of everything.